Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Bree, and I'm a transgender woman, and I talk about all things horror. And today I'm tackling the vampire movie based on a video game called Bloodrayne. Um, so I've never played the game, so I can't comment on how it relates to the game itself. But you don't have to like a video game movie doesn't have to be anything like the video game, and you don't have to have any knowledge or pre-knowledge of the video game to enjoy the movie adaptation, as long as you enjoy the movie for what it is. Whether or not you enjoy the movie is up to you. Blood Rain is kind of silly. It's an action movie about vampires, so it's not really a horror movie in the strictest sense, but it is a vampire movie. And it is horror. It is bloody. It is gory. It's got a lot of nudity and sex and violence and all that stuff. Now, Blood Rain, the easiest way to describe it is think of it as a B movie knockoff of Underworld. That's the easiest way to describe it. That being said, it's still a lot of fun. Very gory movie. The late, great Meatloaf has a fantastic performance in this movie. Where you do see a little too much of him, I'll admit. But he definitely kills it when he's on screen. And he himself is a fantastic horror icon. Now, the plot is convoluted and doesn't make a lick of sense, so I wouldn't waste your time trying to, summarize it. It's best to go into this movie with the mindset that it is a dumb B action movie and just enjoy it for what it is. Because that's pretty much what it is. It can be fun as long as you lower your expectations and don't want a story that makes any sense or acting that's worth a shit. But the action scenes are good. The violence is good. The name lives up to itself. It is very bloody. And gory. And pretty much that's all you want in a vampire movie, you know? I mean, sure, you want a good vampire movie, you're going to look elsewhere. But if you're just looking for a good time, you can get it by watching Bloodrayne. I do recommend it. As long as you go into it knowing that it is a cheesy B-movie knockoff of Underworld, you at least have an idea of what to expect. If you set the bar too high, you probably won't like this movie. And I'm going to assume, based on other video game-based movies I've seen, it probably doesn't capture anything from the video game, most likely. So I would guess, if you're a fan of the video game, you most likely aren't going to like this movie. So my recommendation is this is a buy, with the understanding that you know what you're getting yourself into. Like I said, the highlight of the movie is the action sequences and the gore, which is it has plenty. The low points of the movie is I'm not even sure it had a story, to tell you the truth. I watched it and I don't remember the story making any sense, or I remember thinking, what the fuck is going on? So I'm not going to say it has a grade A story, because it doesn't. But I think it's passable as a movie. You know, it's a good time for a couple hours. You know, just sit down and turn your brain off. But make sure you turn your brain off. Preferably by legal means, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. Stay cool.